It's scary trying to introduce any new element into your home. Parenting usually offers you some opportunity to make an adjustment, whether it be the natural gestation period of childbirth or the process that you go through for adoption. There's room to make accommodations and for you to settle in your mind that I'm going to be taking care of this person for a while. But becoming a caregiver can be sudden and disruptive, sometimes overnight. Dealing with the pressures of family, if they're available, you being the one to take care of someone who once took care of you potentially, an older person who no longer has the faculty to do the things that we take for granted. It's daunting, it's overwhelming. To try and balance all of that, especially after you've already started a family of your own, can really take you out of your space. Trying to balance keeping your family afloat, keeping doctor's appointments, keeping commitments to your work or to your partner, keeping your loved ones comfortable and keeping yourself sane, it's not an easy feat. But there is a solution if you take it one day at a time. I'm Algie, a creative arts ambassador with ACA, Atlantic Center for the Arts, and this is Creative Caregiving, where we focus on improving communication and connection through creativity. One person you're going to need to connect with is yourself, especially after making this adjustment. A lot of times when we accept the mantle of caregiver, we do so out of obligation. Not that there isn't a lack of love, but no one really wants to have to take care of an older person. It's an honor to do so, but we often wish that they didn't need that type of support, that they were once the person that they used to be. And that takes a toll on us emotionally and physically. So what can we do to better prepare ourselves and our entire family for accepting a loved one or a care partner into our home? Honestly, if we plan on providing the best care to our care partners, then we as a caregiver need to be our best as well. That's going to require spending some time by ourselves and working on some things. Communication, self-care, but I've also got a fun activity to help prepare your little ones for the introduction of someone new into the home. It's really simple, easy to duplicate, and easy to modify to fit any family's lifestyle. So the supplies we need are simple. Just need something to write with. I like to use something colorful and scented to keep the kids engaged while we do this, and something to write on. Now, any blank paper will do, any notebook paper is fine, but I like to use journals like these because we can put dates on them and save them for later to come back and look at. But the next thing we need is probably some help. If we could get a couple of kids here to help us do this activity, we probably have a lot more fun. Let's see if my magic still works. It worked! Our magic trick worked. Great job, magician's helpers. Now, you'll see in front of you, we've got our journals and we've got our markers. We're going to get a chance to talk about the things you love to do, the places you love to go. Describe them. I want you to describe the things that make you feel good. And we're going to take the time to think about the places we like to go, the things we like to do, the food we like to eat, the friends we like to spend time with, our favorite memories, our favorite moments, the things that we want to do. We'll write those down. And we've got more than enough paper. So use all of the paper. Write everywhere on that paper. This is not being turned in for a grade for anyone. It's just for us to express ourselves. We're going to start with a breathing exercise. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Yes.
You ready to breathe?
Yes.
You look like you've breathed before. Have you ever breathed before, or is this your first time breathing?
Hey! You breathe all the time.
You breathe all the time? All right, so here's how we're going to breathe today. We're going to take our time, and please, if you're watching, take the time, do this activity, but take a time to breathe first. Take a moment to breathe first. You want to give yourself the opportunity to clear your mind of everything that's gone on today. It's been a challenging day for some people, right? You know that your grandma's coming to stay with us for a while. She's going through some different challenges. And so with that, some days are going to be difficult for us. Some days are going to be easy. Some days are going to be difficult for her. Some days are going to be easy. And before we start anything, so that we're making sure that we're acting with a clear mind, so that we're not reacting, so that we're not yelling at anyone or getting upset about anything, so we can make sound decisions, we're going to clear our mind. It's easier to think that way, and in order to do that, we're going to breathe. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Taking our hands, putting them in front of us. Just want to take a deep breath in your nose. And let it out your mouth. Excellent job. Again, take a deep breath in your nose. Let it out your mouth. Fantastic. And one more time, deep breath in. And let it out. Good. Now that we're a little more relaxed, it's going to be easier to work on this activity and get it done. So, why don't you go ahead, let's grab our journals. All right, now, Algie, why don't you take this one? I'll take the green one. And I want you to know, you can open that box, but all those markers are not for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, open it up to your first page. As a matter of fact, I'll open the box if you open your notebook there, your journal.
Open it.
Thank you.
The first one.
Open it up to your first page, or the second page. Okay, so close your books.
Yep.
Close your books. Okay. So I've got these markers, and I'll get your hands out of your mouth and sit down. Thank you. So I've got these markers. I still want you to have a good time. I still want you smiling, okay? This is going to be a fun activity. I've got these markers. I'll open them up. Let's go ahead and open up your journals to the first page or the second page. I'm going to open it up to the page that looks like this, right? So this is technically the back side of the first page. That way I can have two pages to work on. On this page, I'm going to write the places I want to be, the places I love to go, the places that make me feel relaxed. And on this page, I'm going to draw and color those things out. Now, I've got this one here. We've got 22 scented markers. Let's see. I'm going to start off with, I'm going to write with blueberry. No, I'll write with licorice. A lot of people don't like licorice. I love it. I'm going to write with licorice. And I'll get started there. And then I'll start coloring after that. But it's just going to give us an opportunity to really kind of dig what's in our mind and travel to the places that we want to go without leaving our dining room table, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I start with licorice, please don't eat the markers. Don't eat the markers.
I'm gonna use licorice.
Yeah. Okay, you may have licorice. There you are.
Yeah.
What about root beer for you, sir? You like that one?
It smells like licorice. Daddy, I like that. I like the thingy that says pink and something.
Okay, well then I'll let you choose your own marker.
Thank you. It tastes like one of those parrot. It smells like one of those parrot toothpaste.
Okay, and we're going to take our markers. We're going to take some time and just take a moment and let's work on our activity. Okay? I'll take those markers for you.
Oh.
Thank you. And well, I love the fact that you're jumping right in. Alana, fantastic. Go ahead and let's start our adventure in your mind, wherever you want to be. Let's write that. Your favorite places to be with your favorite people. Go ahead, take your time and write it out.
Is cosmic people?
All right, excellent. Sorry, my marker got stuck. It's so important that we take the time to dream. We take the time to explore the places that we want to be. If you've been at work all day long, it's difficult to transition from work to home and then be compassionate and to be patient with ourselves and with others. This is an opportunity for you to decompress, for you to explore. The intention is not for you to necessarily say this for journaling purposes. The intention is not for you to hang this up on a wall unless you really want to. The real intention is for you to have the opportunity to express yourself, to have a release, something cathartic, to allow your mind a chance to relax and settle you in at home. You guys having fun with your excitement over there?
Yes.
Oh, I like it. Okay, fantastic. I want to come around and take a look at what you got going on. Is that okay?
Okay.
Now, you look like you spend more time sniffing markers than you do working on your...
I'm trying to find the right one.
I understand. Okay, and that's fine. Finding the right marker might be something that's really important to you. Finding the right pencil. Finding a space that allows you to be relaxed. I have an office that I close myself in for just a few minutes. And in that office, I've got plant walls and I've got things that make me feel in a cool, calm, and neutral space. Whatever makes you feel peaceful. For some people, that's your car. For some people, that might be the bathroom. For some people, that might be the laundry room. My mother used to love to hide out in the kitchen. She would come in, put her bags down, and sit on the floor right beneath the sink and just sit there with some grapes and a book and spend just a few minutes with just yourself. And that's so important. So find your spot. Find what makes you happy. Find the fragrance of your marker. Whatever you need that allows you to settle into yourself to be a better caregiver. And that's the whole purpose, is that you can give back to yourself so that you can give to others. Take the time to give back to yourself, because if you're constantly giving and giving and giving, but you don't receive as much as you give, then you're going to find yourself depleted. You're going to find yourself being short with others. You're going to find yourself inadequate as a caregiver when you know that you can do it. So it's so important. Find your spot. Find what you need to make you comfortable, to make you happy, and spend some time relishing in that. Enjoy those moments.
Yeah.
And you're doing this for yourself. So this doesn't have to be a masterpiece when you get to the portion where you're drawing. As a matter of fact, if you're not a good drawer, that's me. I'm a terrible drawer. If that's not your skill, you don't have to force it. Take the opportunity to just to be expressive. Anything that allows you the opportunity to unplug your mind and connect to something that you love. It's so important. You know, guys, I have to admit, it's been a while since we sat down to color together, and I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, when's the last time you sat down to color with me?
Yesterday?
No, you didn't color with me yesterday.
3 days ago?
I don't think so. What's going on? You okay? That's okay. Keep working. Here, let me hold it. Give it to me. Algie's got a look of frustration on his face because he made a mistake. But that's okay. It's your book. You can do whatever you want. You can move on. This isn't wasted. This isn't trash. You just keep working on it. You've still got this whole canvas. You've got the next page to work with. Again, the whole purpose, Algie, is just self-expression. It's allowing yourself to be creative and free. So keep working. Maybe just not in the exact same spot. Go for it. As many pages as you need. Let's talk a little bit about one thing you got a chance to express. Algie, what did you express over there in your writing?
That I like to go to school. The reason why I like to go to school is because school is nice.
Fantastic. So Algie said he likes to go to school. The reason he likes to go to school is nice. He thought about a place where he feels valued, where he feels happy, a place that he associates with nice feelings. And that's all you got to do. It's a really simple assignment. How old are you, Algie? Say it real loud so the people at home can hear you.
5, I'm almost 6.
He's 5. He's almost 6. He's got the hang of this. If he can do it, you certainly can. Alana, what did you write down? What did you express?
I like to go to urban air because I get to have a fun experience and I get to stay up all night and use glow sticks to see in the dark.
Glow sticks to see in the dark. Get to stay up all night and go to urban air and jump on the trampolines and have a good time. I think the word you used was a fun experience. Fantastic. Now, there was a time in my life where that was the most important thing to me. And that time is right now. I love to go to urban air and have fun experiences with the people that I love and to use glow sticks. And thank you so much for sharing that. And I actually spent more time on my image than I did on my words. I decided that I didn't feel much like writing today, even though I'm a writer. I didn't feel much like writing today. I wanted to express myself visually. The places I love to be are usually near the water. And so I drew a sunset at my beach. This is not a real place, but it could be. It should be. I know you want to see it. It's not amazing, and that's okay. Because it felt good creating it. And I want you to take the time by yourself or with people that you love. This is a fantastic activity to do with your littles at home. Do this in preparation for dealing with a new element like a loved one coming in. As I mentioned, Grandma's coming to live with us for a while. She's not been doing well. This is a great opportunity for us together as a family without having to jump to her aid, right? If we start taking care of her at a certain time, let's say that maybe there's a caregiver here that we've hired professionally to help us during a certain time frame. Because before I jump in, my job as a full-time caregiver at night, while the kids won't be there as caregivers, you know what they're also not going to get? They're not going to get more daddy. They're not going to get the opportunity to really interact with me the way they need to. So this is a great activity for them to do with you or by themselves. Would you like to do more of this by yourself?
Yeah.
All right, I love it. So a great opportunity for them to do this on their own. It's a really simple activity that anyone in your home can do. If you find someone in your home that really loves to do things technology-wise, I encourage you to use a smart device, use a phone, use a computer. You can write it out there. You can write as much as you want, and then search for the images, the things that make you feel good, the places that you love to be, the people that you love to hang out with. Those things, the things that are associated with good and lovely thoughts, those are the things that you want to incorporate as you do this. And again, 5 minutes, 10 minutes is more than enough every day. Take that opportunity. It can be early in the morning before anyone wakes up. It can be as soon as you get home before you get out of your car. Take this opportunity to pour back into yourself so that you can be a better caregiver for your care partners. Listen, we've had an absolute blast doing this. It was good to be creative together as a group and to invite you into our home. We'd love to welcome you back, along with the help of ACA, Atlantic Center for the Arts, for the rest of our Creative Caregiving series. We'll post it right here on this channel, and we'd love for you to like and subscribe and comment below. From my family to yours, thank you and stay creative.